Hi DIYers, this is Frank at Alarm Grid, and today we're in the Alarm Grid lab working on the Lynx Touch L5210 alarm system. This is the Honeywell self-contained wireless panel, and we're going to work specifically with the 5834-4 wireless key fob. This is a 4-button key fob. It can be programmed up to 8 zones using single and double button presses, and primarily is used on your keychain to arm and disarm the system, as well as a panic button if you choose to set that up and you already have central station monitoring. Actually, in fact, even if you don't have central station monitoring, you can still set up an audible alarm locally on the system with the panic button. The key fob can also be enrolled with the 5877 wireless garage door controller. So mapped to a specific button, you can use the key fob to open and close your garage door as well. And we'll have another video on that later. For today, we're going to show you how to program the 5834-4 as well as link it to the panel using high security mode. Honeywell, as of about 3 or 4 months ago, started shipping all of these key fobs in what's called high security mode. Basically what it does is it uses a rolling RF code and it's encrypted. So it basically allows the key fob to protect itself from RF hacking and jamming and things like that. So they're being shipped that way. So you have to program the sensor, map it to a user, and also link it to the panel using the go no-go test mode. And we'll show you all 3 phases of that in just a moment. So first what we'll do is we'll pull the 5834 out of the box. It actually comes with the battery already installed. And in order to make sure, you can press and hold one of the buttons for 3 full seconds. In order to use the key fob, any buttons on the key fob require a 3-second press and hold, okay? So when you do that, you'll notice that you'll see, in this case, right now, this one's in standard security mode because this is an old key fob, but you'll see a red flashing light, which means it's in high security mode. If it's a green flashing light, it means you're in standard security mode, which is by nature less secure. We do recommend being in high security mode, so I'll show you how to do all that in just a moment. What we're going to start by doing is entering programming. Okay, so on the Lynx panel, you'll hit the home button beneath the home screen, and that'll put you in the main menu. We have the security section, followed by more, and then tools, and you'll have a number pad pop up where we can put in your installer code. Now, if your system's new and you haven't changed your installer code, the default is 4112. So in this case, our panel is still on default, so we'll enter 4112, enter program, and then keys. Okay, so the keys is for the key fob. When you're in this section, we'll first hit add new, and it'll populate all the sections we need to program. So we'll start in the top left here and go to key type, and it's already on 4 button, and we'll keep it there. The user is where we're going to map this key fob to. So if you're the master user and this is a key fob for you, you can set it to the master. If you have other users, maybe your wife, kids, any other users in the system, housekeeper, you can create their own user code for them, which we'll show you in a different video. And when that user code is created, you can select that user here in the user section, and then you can give them this key fob and they can put it on their keychain. So for today's purposes, we'll keep it on master. I'm going to then enter the serial number field. You can either manually enter the serial number, which usually is listed on a sticker on the back of the unit, but we always prefer auto enrolling so we can test the RF function on the unit. So once you come into the serial number field, it'll say enter serial number or activate sensor. So in order to activate this, again, we'll want to press and hold for 3 full seconds. You'll hear a single beep on the keypad. We'll do it one more time. You'll hear a double beep on the keypad. It'll show you the serial number and the loop number. In this case, it's loop 2 because I chose the disarm key, which is mapped to that loop. We'll press and hold one more time, and we'll get a triple beep, and it'll enroll into the system, and it'll automatically put in the serial number and map to the appropriate zones. Now, by default, button key 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the order of top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right is button key 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the icons from the factory of Honeywell show the lock, the closed padlock, the open padlock, the person inside the home, and the asterisk for arm away, disarm, arm stay, and a panic button, or it can be used to open and close a garage door, whatever you want it to do. For today's purposes, we'll leave button key 1, 2, and 3 on default so they match these icons. And then 4, we can select whatever we want. In some cases, you can set it to no response. Let's say you have young kids and you're worried about false alarms, the kids getting their hands on the panic button, pressing it. You can keep it on no response if you like. That means that this button will do nothing. You can also set button key 4 to 24-hour audible, which is going to be an audible panic button. Anytime you press this, it will trigger the panic alarm on the keypad. So we'll keep it on 24-hour audible for now. As you can see, there's some other selections here. 24-hour silent being another one. The silent panic on this can be good in the case of a break-in where you don't want to tip off the intruder and you want to get the police there as soon as you can. So again, I prefer 24-hour audible mainly because it's something that may be in your pocket, and if it goes off, you want to know. So unless you're in a situation where you really want to have a silent panic alarm, maybe separate from your primary audible panic, you want to keep this on audible ideally. So we'll keep it on audible for now and hit save. We'll then back out of programming